up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jazzy C After Dark. I am your girl, your host, Jazzy C. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications. You do not want to miss an episode. And kisses to you, hugs for you. Okay, thanks for your support. So this will be a review recap of Married at First Sight. Okay, so it's day 43 of marriage. 2 weeks left till decision day. And they're on their way to Vermont for the weekend to, get to know each other. They do that. Play the little couple games. Who gonna argue? Who gonna fight? Who gonna really make it through? Remember what happened last season with Hurricane K. So we don't know if it's gonna be something like that. I'm hoping not, but let's see. Lindsay is driving the car. Now, I am so sick and tired of Noi not trying to see Steve's side when it comes to her posting those subliminal memes, messages, quotes, whatever you want to say on her social media platforms. Now, your husband says that he does not like that. The pastor, the doctor says that's not good for your relationship for you to do that. It causes a rift. You yourself, Noi, agreed. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. And I will try to do better. Now here you are saying, oh, you can't stop on my freedom of assertion. Girl, grow up. Get a journal. Jasmina and Michael finally are in the swing of things. Everybody noticing they're sitting close to each other at the table. It was cute. Then Steve had to bring up the argument about the social media between him and Noi at the table. He been hanging around Elijah Wan too much. Because I know he wouldn't do that on any other ordinary occasion. Steve wouldn't do that. He's not that type of person. Anyway, so Steve brought it up and Noi was like, let's just talk about that later. And Steve was like, okay. So after the dinner, everybody, go to their own individual rooms. Steve felt like he wanted to still talk about the incident, about the social media. And Noi was like, well, I don't want to talk about it right now because we're at the retreat and it's the vacation weekend and we're around other couples. And Steve was just like, okay, you know what? You're right. Let's talk about it later. I don't want to have that talk, that argument, that type of vibe in front of the other couples. We'll discuss it later. Let's get back to being the lovey couple and come here, give me a hug. That's some real man shit right there. That's all I gotta say. I love that in Steve. Yeah, he tried to pick a fight in an argument, and I love how Noi shut it down. But then Steve was like, yeah, we got an attitude both with each other, but let's not go to bed angry like that. We don't want to wake up with attitudes. Let's just hug and love one another, and we gonna settle it. That's grown up. That's grown up relationship right there. That's how you know he ready for decision day. That's how you know. Yeah. So about this plan that Elijah Wan wants Katina to put more into focus. The plan about her wanting children, about going to school, graduating from school, wanting to travel. And although it seems to be fabulous and I think that he is right. Now, the way that he is delivering it, the tone that he is giving to her might be a little harsh, but what he is saying is right. She needs to be more realistic and considerate of her husband. Now, just like Katina said, she is more free living, free thought when it comes to something like this. She has a set plan, but she is allowing life to happen in between there. But Elijah Wan is a set, and he is more militant with his life and direct. He makes his steps on purpose, so to speak. And she needs to take that and more into consideration if she plans to say yes on decision day. She needs to respect that. She needs to respect the fact that he wants a woman to be more established. And although what he's saying is harsh, she needs to face that reality. I mean, because that's what he wants. It is a harsh reality, but it is the reality of their marriage. I don't know about this game. Who would you rather, or who line is it anyway? I don't know. Whatever it's called, they know that a game like this, Truth or Dare, would you pick a millionaire, is gonna cause friction. And y'all know Lindsay got thin skin. Now she can dish it, she can't take it. Y'all know that. Y'all know her old sensitive drunkard ass is gonna sit up there and laugh about how she talks shit on her husband, sexual lack thereof. But when somebody talk about her attitude and how she likes to fight and pick fights all the time, she gonna want to pick a fight. Then you see her just trying to pick a fight with Steve. Oh, Steve, you better watch your mouth. Noy, get your man. Girl, you ain't gonna bust a grape in the fruit fight. Because we all know your husband, the shark, and does not have your back. So you better sit down. For real. Before Nori get up and you know what? You know she been in a concentration camp, so she know how to protect herself, right? This is drama for TV. They woke up the next morning. Lindsay wasn't feeling good, so Mark was a loving husband, did his thing, took her to urgent care. Now, the audiences, last week, it seemed as if Lindsay was jumping out of the car. This week, we all know that he was just pulling over so she could puke. Okay, so thank God that Lindsay did not try to or attempt to jump out the car. And Jasmina cooked. It looked so beautiful. Eggs, all was so beautiful. Oh, I just love how Noy and Steve is sitting at the little table outside in their little matching little print little outfits. Oh, it was so cute. I love a little matchy match. And Katina, girl, if you don't stop wearing these cat suits, onesies, do you have anything else? I don't know. At least your weave is looking decent this time. Okay, so vacation is over. It was a pretty good trip. Most of the couples got along, no fighting, except for Mark and Lindsay, who Lindsay is in the hospital. Sure, she's getting her fluid. She's going to be doing better. She seemed like she was feeling better at the end of the episode. Jasmina and Michael, they were holding hands, getting to know each other better, communicating better at the table. Everybody was happy about that. Elijah and Katina, he still think that he the boss, and Katina is just following him like a lost little puppy. Steve and Noe, finally Noe voiced to Steve her concerns about moving in, getting rid of her apartment, just telling him, babe, that was just my first apartment. That was a comfort to me. I'm scared of getting rid of it. We're moving fast, and this is all it is. I still want this, but I just need to let you know my concerns. And I just think this is finally a mature act of Noy to do, to show towards her husband. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Jazzy C After Dark recap review episode of Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight. It was a good episode. You guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Comment below. And leave some kisses in my comments to let me know what you think.